Welcome back to the Coleman Coliseum. We are halfway been through the second half. We're taking the lead by 24 points. 24. No, 22 points. 22 points. 22.
Alabama's showing their class and starting to hit their stride.
5 to shoot for Sears. How did he get that up? And Morey tripping. And Alabama's lucky that neither of them got hurt on that play. Sears was on his backside for the last 3 seconds of the shot clock.
A lot of traffic in the paint.
Well, Nate Oates, man, what a 6 years almost he's had in Tuscaloosa, returning this program to national prominence and bringing it to places that had not yet been.
Blocked.
Historical performance under Nate Oates' tenure. This is a program that's always had good players and good coaches, but hasn't been able to get over the hump.
Prior to his arrival, the Tide had made 2 NCAA tournament trips over a 13-year stretch. He has been to 4 already.
We're under
5th in 6 years.
2 minutes to go in the second half before this game is over.
Sweet 16 experience in the Final Four last year. He has a brand of basketball that a lot of players enjoy playing, and a lot of fans like to watch.
Well, to your point, they haven't had a lower seed than 6. And this season already 3 wins against AP top 10 teams. Still opportunities to do that awaiting them in February and March. And one more top 25 win will break the school record. He's only been here 5.5 years. Really impressive what Nate Oates has done coming over from Buffalo. And again, he led that Buffalo team to multiple NCAA tournament appearances.
He does a tremendous job. Has a style of play that he truly believes in his core. And when he's able to recruit to what he needs, he knows exactly what he's doing. And when the games get out of sorts and gets in an up-tempo style, you find that opposing teams have to try to play the style of play that Nate Oates wants to play. And he's able to take advantage of those matchups, and it's resulted in big wins here in Tuscaloosa.
Double-double performance for Nelson today. He'll check out. For those of you tuning in for Texas Tech in Houston, it's currently airing on E! News. We'll get you to Houston at the conclusion of our game here in Tuscaloosa. A game that Georgia was certainly in late in the first half. Bama went on a 6-0 run, really never looked back after that. Came out swinging early in the second half. And another impressive win for the Tide.
You see the link there once again. Jaron Stevenson with the block coming over from the weak side. Max Skarnowski not able to grab the loose ball.
Foul on Bama. And that will put Georgia in the bonus 1-1 coming for the Dogs. So for Mike White's team, you know, they were ranked in the top 25 earlier this year for the first time in 14 seasons. Impressive what he has done.
Well, they had big wins in the non-conference. A signature win against St. John's, Grand Canyon. Able to really play high-level basketball and show what they were able to do. This is a team that's been battle-tested. Started off the SEC play with a 2-1 record with a big win over Kentucky at home.
And had a chance against Auburn.
Had a chance.
That game, 1-possession game.
A 2-point loss.
But for Mike White, it'll be a welcome return home to Athens. They'll have back-to-back home games against LSU, Mississippi State. Big opportunity against State. Then you go on the road at A&M. It is a gauntlet of a schedule. 14 teams they will play this season in the SEC who are projected to be in the NCAA tournament. Many of those down the stretch. Big February around the corner for Mike White.
Well, in the SEC, you always have opportunities to improve your NCAA tournament resume, but the back-to-back home games coming up for Georgia will be significantly important, as they will have to protect their home court. It's been a challenge for them on the road, where teams have been able to outlast them and extend their lead going away. But the home court has got to be important in the SEC.
Georgia right now on the 10 line, have not been to the big dance since 2015. Lost in the second round that year. Last year they felt like they were on track to, sort of fell off on the back end. Went to the semifinal in the NIT. Here's Sherrell.
We're under a minute to go in the second half before this game is over.
Final 50 seconds in Tuscaloosa. Bama will get a week-long break, sort of a mini bye before the back half of the SEC slate. They will take on Arkansas first.
Man, the back nine for Alabama, their upcoming schedule is just as difficult for the Tide as it will for many of the teams in the SEC.
Today was game 2 of 10 in a row against quad 1 opponents.
It's a gauntlet.
It's a gauntlet.
That's exactly what it is.
And even if they lose a couple,
We got 9 more games
falling
in
off the one line?
our remaining schedule, because when we hit March,
Obviously, you look at what
there'll be time for our SEC men's basketball tournament.
Take care of business in the
Now
ACC.
up next, we will take on Arkansas, and then Texas on ESPN2, then Auburn on the 15th, Missouri on the 19th, and Kentucky on the February 22nd. January 18th, we'll take on Arkansas. We'll take on Texas on the January 21st, then Auburn on the 15th, and Missouri on the 19th, and the 22nd, we'll take on Kentucky.
Because in the sites is what's going on across the state at the #1 team at Auburn.
Bama and Auburn will play twice. Once in February and once to conclude the regular season in March. Both will be must-see TV. Final line with 2. And that will
do it.
Tuscaloosa.
And we made another win again. And the final score is 90-69. Go Alabama Crimson Tide on the big tonight's win.
Over the last 3 seasons.
Alabama did a good job of weathering the defensive and physical storm of Georgia in the first half. Able to put their foot on the gas in the second and come up with a huge win.
For our entire ESPN crew, Richard Hendricks.
And this is on ESPN2. This is SEC on ESPN.
We send you to Rich Hollenberg in Houston for a top 25 showdown in the Big 12.
Say good night. So long from Tuscaloosa, Alabama.